Hi. I know that you're not feeling well today, so I want to make a video and say, what's up? I just came back from class, and it's the first time I wore my new coat, so I wanted to, I left it on so that you could view me in it. See, this is the, let me see. Can you see? Don't you like it? I'm so excited. Everyone says it's so cute. I like it. Anyway, lots of things to talk to you about. I made a list. These coats are difficult. So let me see. The first thing I wanted to ask you is, for my IS, actually, I was talking to Mary Bader yesterday at my IS meeting, and we were talking about, I was saying how Native Americans were like, one of the reasons why they're so respectful of nature is because they're really into their creation stories, and most of their creation stories have a lot to do with nature, which is what I read in one of my books. This is really hard to get the inner button unbuttoned. And so I was thinking about it, and I was like, but in the Bible, there's two creation stories, Genesis 1 and Genesis 2. As you might know, I don't know. Like, Genesis 1 is like, in the beginning there was nothing, and then God said, let there be light, and there's big crazy things and humans and whatnot. But in the second one is like, on day 1 he did this, on day 2 he did this, and on day 6 he made the humans and stuff. And in that one it says that God created man out of dust. And so I was like, what's up with that? I mean, that's technically from nature, you know? But and I asked Mary Bader, and then I was talking about it, and I was like, I can't figure this out. It's like, how come, you know, the Christians are all like, you know, they don't care much about, you know, nature, or at least they don't play it up, and the Bible definitely doesn't, like, sorry, raspberry hot chocolate. Anyway, so I was wondering why they didn't play up as nature as much as the Native Americans if we were supposedly created from like something natural too. And so I was thinking, and I was like, well, you know, dust. It says specifically man was created from dust. And Mary Bader suggested this, is that I, you know, find out what different people think that the word dust means. So, what do you think? What does the word dust mean to you? In any sense, not just a religion sense, just at all. What does dust mean that you think dust means? Okay, that's one thing. So, you know, you can make a video back. Let me know, you know. Something else I wanted to talk about. Oh, you know what's weird is that when we used to make videos, I would get like maybe 4, 5, or 6 views like on my videos, and now I get like 1. Why is that, do you think? Like, why was it? Well, I mean, first of all, why was I getting those many views before? And second of all, I'm only getting 1 now. I feel like such a loser. Now you're gonna click on it a bunch of times so that I get a lot of views. Anyway, I decided in class, I thought I'd do a would you rather, like Buck does on game day. I only have 2, because I came up with these on my own in class. Can you tell I pay attention in class? So, would you rather, take out your pen and pencil, or maybe you can remember these, I don't know. Would you rather have an hour-and-a-half class that's lecture-based, so it's just an hour-and-a-half of pure lecture, and you just take notes the whole time, you know, that's your class, or a 50-minute seminar, which is like, you sit in a circle and you talk the whole time. So, which would you prefer? I think I'd prefer the lecture, honestly, on most days, because I don't like speaking. Especially since sometimes when we have those seminar things and like everyone speaks, they make me angry. Because some people are just so close-minded. So that's what I would think. So anyway, what do you think? This other one I thought of, I don't know why I thought of it, I just did. Would you rather have a job that you absolutely love, it's like a job that's perfect for you, but have no husband? Or would you rather have a husband but have a job that's, not quite adequate enough for you? I guess you don't have to be unhappy, but it's not the best you could be. It's not the best job you could possibly get. You know that you can get better, but you have a husband. So what do you think? What would you rather? I'm not quite sure. I'd have to think about it. I think I know what I'd rather. I think I'd rather, well, at this point in my life, I think I'd rather have the husband and not quite the job that I'm like in love with. Maybe that's just because I think having like a partner and having someone there for you is very important in life. I don't know if I want to go through my entire life lonely like that. Although, I mean, if your job is that fulfilling, I don't know. I don't know what it's like to have a career, so. But I mean, careers kind of scare me because it's like that's what you do for the rest of your life. But I mean, obviously you can switch careers. I'm a big believer in like you can switch careers whenever you want to. You shouldn't be tied down. So those are my questions. I had something else I was going to talk about, and it was this in my class. I don't know if you want me to make this video any longer, but like, she was like, we were talking about whether you would value or respect someone who like, didn't really, who didn't get, I don't know what it was, something about didn't get good grades or like slept a lot or something like that, or took naps or something. And this girl was like, well, it's pretty impossible to get bad grades at Worcester. And at that point I was like, maybe you, Miss Goody Two-Shoes, but some of us are not perfect. And she's like, it's pretty impossible to get bad grades at Worcester, and so if you did, it's because you're not going to class all the time and sleeping all the time, and that I would definitely not respect because it's your parents' money that are paying for this college, and so I would definitely not respect anyone who is wasting that money. First of all, maybe a lot of people here, but not everyone has their parents to pay for their college education. Some people aren't that lucky. Second of all, who are you to say it's pretty hard to get bad grades at Worcester? I can't even tell you how many classes I struggled to pass. And it's not that I didn't go, and it's definitely not that I didn't like the material. I mean, I can think of multiple classes that I loved. I just didn't do well. Anyway, there you go. This is long because I had lots to talk about, so I hope you feel better. Please feel better. Drink some tea, hot tea. Lemon and honey is good for your throat, remember. Okay, and get back to me about the dust thing and the would you rather. Okay, love you more than roses. Bye. My mouse isn't working. To press stop. Okay, there we go.